All right. Welcome back to another episode of Sports Talk Zone. You already
Yes.
know who got the guys with us today.
What's
The
up,
young,
gang?
Yo, yo.
look at Berto breaking old habits. So proud of him. Proud of this guy.
Yes.
So how y'all guys doing today? How you doing this week?
Good, chilling.
Mary, you still
Week,
okay about the
week.
you still okay over the James Harden over LeBron? You still okay about that?
That shit was ridiculous. I should have never came back.
Uh how the NBA playoffs looking? That's
Just look, it's going how I expected it to go.
okay. Okay.
There's
Okay.
a, there's a couple of things that are surprising me though with the playoffs.
I mean, it's going the way it's going the way I thought it was gonna go. Maybe like one or two surprises, but yeah.
That's how
So
that's how I feel. Pretty much everything was obvious from the jump.
all right, let's get started with our first topic. What are the keys to success for these teams? All the teams going into the teams that's in the playoffs right now. What is the successes? What's the keys for them to keep winning or to start winning?
Communication.
We can start. We can start with I guess since the Sixers are up 2-0, we'll start with the Raptors Sixers series.
For the Sixers, pretty much just keep what they're doing already. I mean, if it it's like they say, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. So
But it is a little broke because James Harden is
James
playing. James
yeah,
Harden is
James
playing like
Harden is
shit.
playing. Yeah, he is, but
James
Playing like
Harden need to start shooting the fucking ball. That's the problem I have.
no, yeah, that's true. But it's like when he's shooting, it's not efficient, so might as well not
he's
shoot.
becoming he's just deferring everything.
This
Tyler,
nigga will pump fake wide the fuck open.
I
I
feel
need
like
them to shoot the ball.
he still needs time to develop like his role there.
No, we literally traded for him for a reason.
No, yeah,
He's supposed
you're
to be
right.
the second start, but right now Tyrese Maxey is the second best player.
Yeah, but James Harden is settling in. He's only been there what for a month.
that's long enough. It's long
It's
enough.
been a little bit more than a month.
It's been since like after the All before the All Star break, right?
Yeah, it's been a little bit.
All Star break was in the middle of February, so yeah, he should. That's more. That's like 2 months actually.
Yeah,
Should have time. He should be shooting the ball more, way more. The
I mean,
Raptors,
Raptors
uh,
fucking suck. They lost Scotty Barnes. It's over for them.
I wouldn't say
Scotty
they suck.
Barnes,
It's just
Gary
their
Trent,
injuries killed them.
Let's bring out the brooms for that team.
Gary Trent,
Gary Trent's
Scotty
sick.
Barnes, and
Siakam not
Thaddeus Young.
how he plays.
Spinakam is playing like Spinakam. So
Fred
But
can't do
Malcolm
it.
they had
what?
terrible games yesterday, but they were keeping it up.
All right. So moving on to one of the most interesting games of the playoffs so far, the Celtics and Nets. That was a pretty good game.
It was. I was
It was
disappointed.
an amazing game, actually.
Kevin Durant can't guard Jason Tatum. That's what we learned from that game. Kevin Durant cannot guard Jason Tatum.
This
I
is
wouldn't
what we learned from that game,
I wouldn't say that he can't guard him. It was just he fell asleep on that
He,
last
he
play.
could he couldn't guard him the whole game.
bro. How do you fall asleep on the last play?
No, yeah, that's true. I don't know why.
Tatum
He
was
stood there.
Tatum was bitching him.
Yeah, he was cooking.
But KD, he had a terrible game.
Yeah.
He played
All
terrible
out.
offensively.
How it
KD's
was,
not doing that again. I doubt it. There's no way he does that again.
KD had a terrible game. He shot 9 for 24.
Yeah, it's like 9 for 24, 9 for 26, something like that.
He just
No.
had a terrible game. That's what he lost. And they don't have no type of offensive system. They
It's not
really
even
don't
that-
have no type of offensive system. But they have two of the best players. But they
I
still
wouldn't
need
even say it's
a
the
type of
system.
offensive system.
I wouldn't even say it's the system. I feel like it's down low. Their bigs
Bro,
there's no match.
Andre Drummond had a good game.
Andre Drummond needs to stay out of foul trouble though.
Yeah,
But he
exactly.
still had a great game.
He had a great game, but still, he was in too much foul trouble at the beginning of the game. He had 4 fouls already.
Yeah,
This was
still,
only
that's
first half.
bad.
They have no type of offense. Well, they have an offense. It's just ISO. Go give me a bucket. But that
Well, yeah,
offense
that's
can
right.
only
You
go
have
so
two of the
far.
greatest players on earth
Bro,
mean,
it can
yeah.
only go so far. They literally ran plays for LeBron. They run plays for LeBron. They run plays for Curry to get him open. They run plays for Klay Thompson. They run plays for every single superstar.
But look
And
at
the
their
Nets
coach.
don't have no type of plan.
Look at their coach. How did that coach play? Steve Nash is their coach. How does Steve Nash play basketball?
ISO ball and pick and roll.
That's all Steve Nash was known for. The
Yeah, he
ISO
was.
ball. The ISO ball, drive to the bucket, find someone open at the last minute.
But
And that's how they run their offense.
you won't win a tip like that.
I mean, Ben 10 is coming back this week.
Well, we don't know. He's
Let's
a
see.
bluff.
Ben 10 is coming back this week, so
Ben 10 been coming back for the whole season. What the fuck are you talking about?
his back, yo. His back. All right, let's flip it to the West. That Warriors game, yo. PTSD is crazy. That may be the hottest lineup they got.
Hold on. Shout out Al Horford.
Bro,
Exactly.
why are we shouting out Al Horford, bro?
26 and
That's
12.
My guy.
Oh my goodness. Shout out Al Horford, I guess.
For the Warriors,
I'm
Bro.
mad at Al Horford on the gram too. I don't care.
it's over. It's over for the Nuggets. I don't.
Bro, PTSD, bro. The Warriors found their lineup.
Jokic
Bro,
is-
it's just that the Nuggets, they don't
they
have
have no,
two out
they have
of
no
the three.
firepower.
They don't have two out of the three best players. That's it.
I mean, I don't know if you could call. Well, Michael Porter Jr. was playing. He was pretty shitty.
But he's their second best. He's their third best player. Well, he's supposed to be the third best player. And Jamal Murray's the second best player. And neither of them are there.
You're right. You're right.
And Will Barton, what? He shot 5 for 15, scored 12 points,
Yesterday.
which was the second most shots behind Jokic. And
You saw Will Barton. He shot 5 for 15,
yep, 12 points.
12 points, 2 assists, 10. He had 10 rebounds though.
But you still need to score. He's the second leading scorer behind everyone.
Yeah, he had 3 turnovers. So yeah, you're
Terrible.
right. Yeah, they played the whole team too against the Warriors.
I don't expect the Nuggets to win
Bro,
the
but
game.
But we got to think. Curry dropped 34 off the bench with 23 minutes.
I mean, why are you surprised? It's Curry.
But off the bench is a little crazy.
It's not crazy. It's Curry,
Bro,
the greatest shooter ever touch a basketball.
like what Jordan Poole, 29. Shoot a 5 for 10 from the
It's not
three.
surprising to me because who on the Nuggets is gonna stop Curry?
What's his name?
Exactly, nobody
Who on the Nuggets is going to do anything right now?
besides
the
Jokic.
Nuggets. The Nuggets are pretty terrible.
Well, Monte Morris is going to drop 50? Hell no.
They might have to sweep them up, bro.
I don't know.
I'm not gonna lie.
I'm stuck on Draymond Green's, quadruple single. It's pretty crazy.
We're still missing the two most interesting series right now, but we're gonna get to that.
Who are you talking about? The Heat?
No, the Memphis Grizzlies.
And that is a good series.
I got the Timberwolves winning.
They just lost tonight.
They did?
Yeah, they down 20. They lost.
Oh, damn.
And I think what's that other series? The other series.
I hope you're not talking about the Pelicans and Suns.
No, that series. Oh, the Mavericks.
Hold on.
The Mavericks and the Jazz.
We're still
The
another
Mavericks and the Jazz. That is a good series. No Luka, no problem.
I wouldn't
Bro,
say
I told people in one of these episodes that Jalen Brunson would have to step up, and he dropped a career high 41 points, and that's why they won.
Bro, Jalen Brunson was hooping. No Luka, no problem for them. They was hooping.
Bro, I'm telling you, that man Jalen Brunson is something serious.
And
He's something to,
they did pretty good by taking fucking Rudy Gobert out the paint. They did pretty good with that.
After this season, the Jazz need to give it up. Just chalk it up.
Rudy Gobert was able. He had 11 seconds of offense. Basically, he had the ball for the whole game when he had the ball in his hands for 11 seconds.
Chop it up
for the whole game.
Chop it up. That team is never gonna work.
Yeah, if they get bounced out the first round, Donovan Mitchell is leaving.
bro, they had the same team for about a couple of years now.
Yeah, after Gordon Hayward left, they had the same team for the past 4 or 5 years.
Yeah, this is why Donovan Mitchell's leaving. I wouldn't stay there either.
But All right, so to play on that, who do you see Donovan Mitchell going to potentially?
I potentially see him going to the Wizards.
Because now Jimmy Butler, if he loses, there's rumors that Jimmy Butler will be leaving too.
Jimmy Butler could possibly come back to Philly. Bruce Brown isn't the coach anymore. He always liked Philly. He's best friends with Embiid. I see him coming back to Philly if he was to leave. I see Donovan Mitchell going to like a Wizards type of team. So I can actually see him. Look, hear me out. It might not sound good, but if he go to the Spurs, he plays a better role of what DeMar DeRozan played. The Spurs are an actual contender.
No.
But will he fit in the Pop system?
He would fit in the Pop system. He would fit in the Pop system. Hear me out. If he adapts the Donovan Mitchell, not Donovan Mitchell. If he adapts the DeMar DeRozan role, DeMar DeRozan came in. He played his role. He got his little 20, 23 points a game. If Donovan Mitchell can do that, but on like a higher scale, you got him and DeJounte Murray averaging 27. I see that working. Donovan Mitchell needs another good guard with him.
They're gonna need a center too.
Bro, why you hating on Jacob Porter? Why you hating on Porter?
Jakob?
Jakob.
No, bro. Jakob, he's solid, but he's not a starter, bro.
But are we bringing out the brooms for the Chicago series?
We're bringing out the brooms for
most likely.
We're bringing out the brooms for the Sixers series, the Warriors series.
I'm bringing it out for the Sun series. Pelicans are getting swept
for sure.
Pelicans are getting swept. I'm proud of them for making the playoffs, but they're getting swept. I'm bringing it out for
the Nuggets.
The Nuggets are getting swept.
Probably.
Let me see. The Raptors getting swept. And what's his name? Matt gets swept. I don't know.
Do you think Chicago will get swept?
Yeah, Chicago's definitely getting swept.
I don't think DeMar is gonna have a bad game like that though.
Yeah, I feel like he'll get.
Everyone had
a. They're gonna win one or two.
Their big three stars, they all had a terrible game.
There's only been one game.
I know, but that one game, I believe Zach LaVine shot like 6 for 19. DeMar shot 6 for 25. Vucevic shot like 9 for 24. So
let's see. I feel as though, let me see, Vucevic 9 for 27, DeRozan 6 for 25, LaVine 6 for 19.
Yep.
Yeah, that's terrible.
I'm just naming that John off the dome too.
They had a terrible 3-point shooting game too.
Yeah, Kobe White, terrible game for them.
Yeah, they played terrible. 32% from the field, 18% from the 3-point line. Now, once again, we brought this up in the beginning of the like when we first started this. I touched on this. Y'all didn't believe me. Y'all claimed that Chris Middleton was a superstar.
Chris Middleton is the second best player on that team.
Y'all prophesized to me that Chris Middleton was a superstar. Now I'm gonna read you his stats.
Not superstar, he's an all-star. But
y'all said he's the second best on the team. I'm gonna read y'all his stats, and then I'm gonna read y'all the person whose stats I think is the second best player on the team.
Drew Holiday?
Chris Middleton, 39 minutes, 4 for 13, 1 for 7 from the 3-point line, 5 rebounds, 6 assists, 7 turnovers, 11 points. This is your second best player on the team?
Bro, it's only the first game.
This is your second best player on the team.
So, it's only the first game, because then we could talk about DeMar and say he's bad. But you're only judging him off of one game.
And then I'm gonna read you Drew Holiday stats. 6 for 16 from the field.
That's bad.
6 for 16 from the field.
That's not
ideal for a non-shooting guard.
No, that's not. It's not up to par. 6 for 16 is a little.
6 for 16 is not. It's better than 4 for 13. 1 for 7 from the 3. 6 rebounds, 6 assists, 3 steals, and 3 turnovers. He dropped 15
shot
points.
30. Hold on. Let me see.
Either way, Chris Middleton shot 24%.
He shot 34%.
Chris Middleton shot 24%.
So they both had a shitty shooting game.
Let me make sure my math is correct.
Just pay attention to these next couple of games.
We will.
We'll continue to debate
Who plays
that.
tonight? Well,
That
who plays
first
for
and
the
second.
Raptors?
I mean,
Well,
that second and third
The
best
the Suns are playing the Pelicans.
Oh, I mean, we know who's gonna win that game. The Mavericks. The Mavericks.
Yeah, the Mavericks. No, the
Grizzlies.
Mavericks. They played yesterday, I think.
The Grizzlies.
All right.
The Timberwolves can
Well,
make a comeback, but I doubt it.
We touched a little bit on this, we touched on the positives. What's the problems with these teams?
No, we touched on a little bit of this.
We touched on a little bit of it, right?
I want to talk about more like of Atlanta because we haven't touched on that Atlanta series for real.
We could start it off with Atlanta.
And the game just finished. So
the game just finished. We got a fresh game to go off of.
Consistency.
Jimmy Butler dropped 45. Let's
talk about that. I didn't even know he dropped 45. I know last time I watched it, it was like the third quarter. He had 30.
He dropped 45.
That's crazy.
Bogdanovich was snapping.
That's crazy.
Bogdanovich had 27.
He had 29. Well, look, Bogdanovich always snaps in the playoffs. He sent the Sixers home.
That joint was, bro, he was smacking that joint.
Bogdanovich has tendencies.
Well, we got news.
But Trae Young was selling us.
Morant has gotten injured.
Again?
Of course he did.
He got
this
injured.
D-Rose ass nigga.
Is it like a serious injury?
I don't think so, but he went back to the locker room after he collided into Cat.
So I'll guarantee he tried to dunk on him. Guaranteed he tried to dunk on him.
No, he tried to go around a screen.
Oh yeah, he got hit with a fucking Steven Adams screen.
Bro, he's a D-Rose ass nigga, bro.
But you know the problem with the Hawks team?
Defense, and they don't have John Collins.
They do have John Collins.
Yeah, John Collins played today. He dropped 13 and 10.
That's mid.
It wasn't such a great game from him, but
for his first game back, he played pretty good.
Because you could see that he was hesitant. He was hesitant a lot because for some reason he's a okay 3-point shooter. I believe he's a good 3-point shooter.
He only took 1 3.
And he wasn't shooting. Like he had a couple of open attempts and he would just pump fake, try to force it to the rim.
I feel as though the Hawks traded for Kevin. Who did the Hawks trade Kevin Knox for? Cam Reddish, right?
Yeah.
The Hawks traded Cam Reddish for Kevin Knox. Kevin Knox hasn't seen the floor in 2 weeks.
Kevin Knox is ass.
Kevin Knox is a better defender. He's a good defender.
It doesn't mean nothing. He's not going to come up in the playoffs the same way Cam Reddish did last year.
You need a defender to go against this Miami team. You need a good defender and a team that has no good defense. If your best defensive player is John Collins and John Collins can barely guard the point guard.
No, DeAndre Hunter is a good defender.
And DeAndre Hunter. You got them too. Gallinari? The same nigga who on a fast break, the ball slapped him in his face.
Yes, sir.
You talking about Gallinari?
Bro, he's not a defender.
Not a defender at all. But you got John Collins. You put John Collins on what? Bam? Since they got
Clint went down.
Yeah, since Clinton, you put John Collins on Bam. There's your top 3 defender already just stuck in the paint.
Did y'all see the was there any MRI on Clint?
Not they didn't release an MRI yet.
I believe he's out for the season though, because
most likely
it looked bad.
Oh man, I'm not getting nothing. It says Luka's likely to play game 3 though. So we did get news on Luka. It's just Luka and Ben Simmons, the only injury reports we got.
Of course, Ben Simmons.
Ben Simmons was never injured. He was just throwing tantrums the whole season.
No, he had a back problem.
And I don't believe that shit.
Once he started to get back into the the workouts and all of that. But
I got a question. Do y'all see the possibility of the Pelicans winning any game this series? Like in any possibility at all?
I doubt it.
Brandon Ingram gonna have to do something special for that to happen.
Well, I mean, they're winning right now.
I say they up.
Just by 3.
They're up 3. I think CJ McCollum is doing a little good.
That's the
BI has
win.
BI has 11 and Larry Nance has 7. Okay.
That's the only way they can win that game if all of their stars come up.
CJ McCollum and BI have to do something special for that to happen.
And Jose has to play at least above average.
Some great defense.
Y'all man, Devin Booker has 16, shooting 6 for 10 from the field. He's the only person that has scored, basically. Everyone else has 3 points. Here goes Jay Crowder with the 3. Here goes Jay Crowder with the quadruple single again.
But it's probably still it's still early in the game, right?
Second quarter.
Middle of the second.
Because remember, in the first quarter, I looked at the box stat and CP3 had 0 points.
He still has 0 points.
By the end of the game, this guy had 30 points. So
he's right now he's 0. He got 0 points and 4 assists.
He could be looking. He might be looking to turn it up later on.
He's not gonna do nothing right now. He's gonna take it easy. That's what he always does. He takes it easy.
And that's why he's CP 0 rings, because he always taking it easy.
Going to the second half. Because to be honest, the second half is what matters more than the first.
That shit can mean anything. The second half of his career doesn't matter. Second half of his career don't matter, obviously. Fucking still got 0 rings, his bum ass. I don't know why I have so much hatred for Chris Paul, but
I'm gonna have to call Aaron up here.
It just runs in my blood, yo. The hatred for Chris Paul, he sucks. Hate that man.
We're gonna have to get Trey going live on here. We're gonna have to get Trey on here.
That guy, Aaron's a love Trey Young. He would have been good for this episode. Fucking team just lost. That's all I would have talked about.
Yeah, we was just watching it.
So let's see what other problems we got. We got Kevin Durant playing terrible. Kyrie's doing pretty good. He just got slapped with a $50K fine, yo.
That's
for flipping off the fans.
Yeah,
he didn't get slapped with anything. That's pocket change to him.
But he got slapped with a $50K fine, yo. That's a little
no
crazy.
one wants to get hit with no fine.
Obviously,
right. That's 50.
You can have all the money in the world, and them $100 that you gotta give up is $100 that you not wasted, but you gotta give up to another nigga, bro.
That fine is like the fact that I gotta give away my money is a hurt piece.
Like, damn, that's my shit. That's like taxes.
I cry, yo. I hate. Listen, I'm ready to stop working now, yo. I had to fucking pay $1,500 to fucking the IRS, yo. Fucking that shit was a hurt piece. I fucking hate this shit.
The IRS will get on your ass. Don't sleep on them.
Niggas was blowing my phone up.
They want their money, bro.
Niggas was blowing my phone up every day. Niggas sent me. I had a new IRS mail every day in the mail. I was like, damn, these niggas want their bread.
They want their bread. They not.
So I was trying to like hold off to like next year to give it to them. They wasn't doing that shit.
Bills. We got bills to pay.
All right, let's move on to our main topic of today. This shall ruffle some feathers. Top 5. All time. You don't have to put it in a specific order, but you can go top 5.
You can go first.
I like to defer to Roberto.
No, you can go.
Oh, okay, damn. Well, let's switch it up for the TikTok. We're gonna do it like this, so we can get some nice edits in there. You know.
Mm-hmm.
Top 5. I'm going Jordan, LeBron, Magic, Kareem. Now look, that 5th spot. I can't put Larry Bird in there because I've never seen Larry Bird play a day in my life. So I can't put Larry Bird in that top 5.
It's fair.
So that top 5 is either
I
going.
mean, you put Kareem, and you never watched Kareem.
Bro, but Kareem is like he got better highlights. I can see more highlights of Kareem and what Kareem did for real. Besides Larry Bird Jones, you look up a Larry Bird highlight tape, you're not gonna see nothing but 3-point shots.
Yeah, and Peanut fucking quality ass videos.
And that one poster he got that's popular as shit. I know y'all know what I'm talking about. that one poster where he comes on a t-shirt. And
So-
that 5th spot, I gotta give it to either. It's between Curry and Kobe. It's between them two. But I'm gonna give it to Curry due to the fact that Kobe and Michael is the same person. So that's my top 5 right there.
Okay.
I'm gonna give it to you, Mir.
Top 5.
Uh-huh.
Number 1.
Well, you ranking them in order?
Yeah.
Oh, I was just saying 5. Go ahead, do you?
Number 1. LeBron James.
Oh God.
You already know why LeBron is number 1. I don't got to do no explaining. Number 2, Michael Jordan. Number 3, Magic Johnson. Number 4, we could throw Kareem in there. And number 5, I got Shaq.
I don't know. I don't know about that. We'll get back to that after we hear Bertos.
Gotta put Shaq in there.
After we hear Bertos, we're gonna go back to that.
All right,
We're gonna go back to that Shaq, Amir.
Okay. Number 1, give me Bron. Number 2, give me Mike. Number 3, damn. All time. Damn. Give me Magic.
That's 3. You need 2
Number
more.
4, I'll say Kobe. Number 5. Damn. I'm trying to think of people who played in the league. There's been a lot of people.
I'm scared he's gonna say D Rose.
Hell no. Like, come on now. I'm not stupid.
I'm a little scared. You're gonna say D Rose.
I wouldn't mind if you said Al Horford.
Shut up. Fuck Al Horford.
I say, damn. Because I don't know. I say either AI or Curry. People forget what AI used to do, bro.
Wow. Oh, okay. Okay. Well, let's get out of this.
AI no rings.
We got to get into a serious discussion here with that one.
Here we go. Everything
AI
down to rings.
We're gonna start with you, brother, because I thought Mir saying Shaq was a little crazy, but you just said AI is top 5.
I mean, I said it's interchangeable.
But the fact that AI would be 6.
Only Philly niggas say that.
The fact that AI is like ranked that high on your list is kind of ridiculous.
Only Philly niggas say that.
AI on that type of pedestal with those 4 other players you said is a little wild.
Bro, it's a Philly thing, bro.
It's not a Philly thing.
Bro, it has to be a Philly thing because there's no way. Excuse me. You're putting AI over Shaq. You're putting AI over Dwayne Wade. You're putting AI over Hakeem Olajuwon. There's just a couple names you're putting AI over. Do you disagree or you agree with this? You agree that AI are better than those players I just said?
AI is better than KD?
AI is better than KD.
KD is not a top 5 player of all time, though.
Neither
Was AI better than KD?
But was AI better than KD? For you to have him, for you to put AI in your top 5 category, that means either, and you said it's interchangeable, that means either 5 or 6. So that means you're putting Allen Iverson over Kevin Durant, Hakeem Olajuwon, Shaq, Wilt Chamberlain, Larry Bird.
I hate that
Wade.
shit, bro.
You put Allen Iverson over all these players I'm naming.
Will Chamberlain was playing against fucking plumbers, bro. Fucking a whole bunch of Mario and Luigi's, bro. I don't count him, bro.
He got 100. He got 100. He scored 100 points in the game, though, right?
Against fucking plumbers, bro.
That's more than AI.
Bro, that's still his generation, though.
That's his generation of players.
You can't fault someone for the generation that they played in. That's like saying.
So then, if that's the case, why is he not considered better than LeBron or Mike?
That's like, damn, you born in 2000.
LeBron or Mike never dropped 100.
They don't need to drop 100. They just
They were never averaging 52 in the fucking league. Exactly.
They had a better impact on the game, which made the game better, which makes them a top 5 player. For you to have to change the game, that's why I put Curry on my top 5 players, because he changed the game. He changed the way the game of basketball is played.
So we're gonna sit here and say that AI didn't change a way of handling ball handling.
He did, but that's ball handling. You don't see that many players. You don't see that many players dribbling like that.
What?
You don't see that many players dribbling like that.
I feel like you have to have some rings, bro. At least one, bro, to be considered in the top 5.
Berto, so you tell Berto.
That's just my opinion.
Name me at least 5 to 6 other players that were dribbling like AI, that was cross people over like AI since AI.
Jason Kidd, Steve Nash, Tim Hardaway. So we're gonna sit here and say, why you made that face when I said Steve Nash?
First off, Tim Hardaway played the same time as AI. No, they played the same time.
Exactly. You said before or after?
I said since AI. Since AI stopped playing.
Kyrie.
Since he impacted the game that much. He changed the way people dribble.
Consider Steve Nash or no?
I guess you consider Steve Nash because he played a little bit after AI, so yeah.
Kyrie, Steve Nash. What about Jason Kidd? He played after too, right?
Jason Kidd.
I would say Darren Williams, but like, I don't know.
I just want to say that you got to have at least one ring to make it into that conversation.
I just can't believe AI was put up there on that pedestal of players. I'm not knocking AI. AI is a good player, yeah. But I'm not putting him nowhere near my top. I'm not putting AI nowhere near my top 5. He's not seeing the top 5.
He has no rings, bro.
Dwayne Wade is barely seeing my top 10.
Why?
What you mean, why? There's players better than Dwayne Wade. Tim Duncan's better than Dwayne Wade. Dirk Nowitzki, better than Dwayne Wade. Kevin Durant, better than Dwayne Wade. Sad but true. Westbrook is up there with Dwayne Wade. If he gets rings, Westbrook is up there with Dwayne Wade. Rings is the only thing that's better.
Bye.
Mir, am I wrong? Mir, am I wrong? Rings is the only thing that's better than that Wade has over Westbrook.
Bro, you got to have. I say, all right, so to be in the top 5,
no. Answer his question. Because what he just said was some fucking blasphemy, bro.
Listen, without
to say that Russell Westbrook is near Dwayne Wade is ridiculous.
He is. Only thing Dwayne Wade has over him is rings.
No, that's a look. Dwayne Wade is
Dwayne Wade was a better shooter and a better shooter.
He is a top 3 shooting guard. But as an overall player, I'm putting Westbrook up there with Dwayne Wade. Only thing that Westbrook has that Westbrook doesn't have is rings.
Or a shot.
Dwayne Wade didn't get a shot until LeBron left. That's when Dwayne Wade started. The second year LeBron was there, that's when Dwayne Wade started developing his shot.
He hasn't had a shot. He still hasn't built one.
He's Mr. Triple-Double.
All I'm saying is you have to have an all-around.
I get what you're saying, man. You do need to have an all-around game.
Accomplishments. You have to at least have one ring to be in that top 5
Has
conversation.
Dwayne Wade won MVP, Berto? Has Dwayne Wade won an MVP?
Did he win? I don't remember.
Has Dwayne Wade won 2 MVPs?
Bro.
I'm just saying. Let what's his name? Let Westbrook get a ring. I don't know. So all I'm gonna say, let Westbrook get a nice little MVP. I mean, let Westbrook get a nice ring. He's up there.
Ladies and gentlemen, unfortunately, I might have to fucking leave this podcast forever after hearing
This is crazy.
fucking blasphemy.
Last week you said James Harden was up. Last week you said AI was up there with LeBron in scoring, but I can't say that Westbrook is the same.
No. Oh, y'all were first for last.
Hold on. I have it. I have it here.
Last episode, we should have
blasphemy.
What, the AI was up there and scored?
Yes, the AI is an all-around scorer. You said that, but I can't say that Westbrook is up there with Dwayne Wade.
Not yet.
This is crazy. Can
you agree? Not yet.
AI is an all-around top 5 scorer, but Westbrook isn't as good as Dwayne Wade.
We can't forget about Russ.
I'm not saying no. Obviously, he literally averaged a triple-double for a whole season and passed up Oscar Robertson.
We can't forget about Russ's prime. Obviously, Russ is not in his prime no more.
He still is. He just had a bad season.
He's not in his prime. No, not one. He named himself Mr. Triple Double and didn't get a triple double all season. He's not in his prime anymore.
He's less athletic. He just can't.
He doesn't have the mindset anymore. He's accomplished what he's wanted to accomplish. He doesn't have the killer mindset that he had anymore. He's thinking, what else can I accomplish now besides winning the championship? And he can't win a championship with the Lakers, so that's out of his mind. I don't think
Russ can win the championship. I don't see it happening.
I don't see Westbrook is going to be one of those players that I was so good, but I didn't win. He's going to be one of them niggas.
Type of situation because he's so ball dominant that he couldn't defer to another star because Russ.
The ball had to be in Russ's hands.
Russ can't be the best player on the team. We've seen it multiple times, and also with KD, he just can't work with certain other superstars. I don't know why he can't cut. He can't. It just doesn't work.
Their big three in OKC was working for a while,
but it never got to where it was supposed to get.
It didn't get to as good as.
That's because they blew up paper.
That was supposed to be a dynasty, bro.
Yeah.
On paper, they were the best team in the league.
Sooner or later,
but on the court, they weren't.
Yeah, I gotta admit it. Sooner or later, they were gonna split up.
They were.
It was supposed to be a dynasty.
James Harden would have either one of them would have got way better than the other one.
Kevin Durant was the dominant player.
Yeah.
James Harden was developing his game. He was getting to where he was with Houston.
Yeah,
James Harden wasn't James Harden yet, but he was getting there.
He was getting there.
And look back in 2018. The Houston Rockets should have won that season.
And Westbrook was, I hate to say it, Westbrook was holding that team back. Westbrook held that big three back.
Hey, man. It is what it is, though.
Now, Amir, about you in the Shaq shit, yo. You thought you were slick.
Bro, Shaq was the most dominant center of all time, bro.
I still can't put him in top 5. 6 or 7, yeah.
Most dominant center of all time.
6 or 7, yeah. But 5 is cutting close.
That's why I got him there.
Because you're a big man.
There wasn't a center stopping Shaq.
Because you're a big man. That's why. That's why. You take pride in the big man community.
I wouldn't even say it's because he's a big man. It's just
I'm not mad at you though, man.
Right.
At least you didn't say no shit like AI.
No, I would have said AI.
At least you didn't say no shit like AI, yo.
He doesn't have the rings, bro. Or the ring.
The ring. Just a singular ring is better than no ring.
So if he would have got that ring, we put him on a higher pedestal?
Of course.
Yeah.
AI is then considered
Fuck Eric Snow.
AI is then considered the greatest Sixer of all time. AI wins that one ring. He's considered the greatest Sixer of all time.
So I got a question before we end it off here. If Joel Embiid wins a chip, is he considered the greatest Sixer?
If we're not including Wilt.
He wins MVP. and he wins.
Tired hearing about Will Chamberlain.
If
I
he
swear.
wins,
We still got Julius Erving too.
That's what I personally consider the greatest Sixer of all time.
Who, Julius Erving?
Yes, I consider Dr. J the greatest Sixer of all time. It's Dr. J, AI,
I got AI.
Embiid is gonna get there. He will.
AI,
He is.
Charles Barkley, Moses Malone, then Embiid.
Embiid is definitely gonna
he's
get
top 5 because the Sixers never had no real good players. But
because Embiid just got in shape, bro.
Yeah. And he stayed, like, I wouldn't say he stayed the healthiest, but he stayed healthy more than his previous years.
Oh, well, damn, we hit the 40 mark. This must have been a good conversation. Damn.
Mm-hmm. This is a good episode.
Great episode.
Let's already capped this off. You already know. Follow us on social media, guys. Sports _talk zone. TikTok has been pretty great. We're going to put a TikTok up of this one. And, go watch the YouTube. Go subscribe, like, comment. Tell a friend.
Sir, tell a friend.
You mean?
You mean?
Mm-hmm.